ಗೋಪಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮೂರನೇ ಪಂದ್ಯ ಅಲೇಕಲಾ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಉಳ್ಳಾಲ ಹಾಗೂ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ಇದರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪಂದ್ಯ ಈಗ ನಡೀಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಅಲೇಕಲಾ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಉಳ್ಳಾಲ ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನದ ಕೊನೆಯ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠ ಕೆನರಾ ಯೂತ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಕಾಟಿಪಳ್ಳ ತಂಡವನ್ನು ಸೋಲಿಸಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠ ಅಲ್ಸಫಾ ಬಜಾಲ್ ತಂಡವನ್ನು ಸೋಲಿಸಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಆ ನೈಜ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟಿನ ಹುಡುಕಾಟಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಂದು ಈ ಫ್ರೀ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಸ್ಪರ ಎದುರಾಳಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿದೆ. ಕ್ರೀಡಾಂಗಣ ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದೆ, ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರರು ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಕಿಅಂಶ ಬರಹಗಾರ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಅಂತೂ ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ಸುಕತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವೀಕ್ಷಕವರನ ಕೊಠಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಸಮದ್ ಕಾಟಿಪಳ್ಳ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸತೀಶ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಗೋಪಿ ಈ ಪಂದ್ಯದ ವೀಕ್ಷಕವರಣೆಯನ್ನು ವೈ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇದನ್ನು ನೇರ ಪ್ರಸಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಮುಕ್ಕು ಮೂಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ದೇಶ ವಿದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕುಳಿತು ಈ ಪಂದ್ಯವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹ ಮಿತ್ರರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈ ದಿನದ ಶುಭಗಳನ್ನು ಕೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈ ಪಂದ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದೆ. ಎಸ್ತಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮುನ್ನಾ, ದಾಂಡುಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಮೂಸಾ. ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ರವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಎಸೆತ, ಮುನ್ನಾ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಎಸೆತಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕ ಉತ್ತರ. ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನದ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ 2 ಬೌಂಡರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಡೆದ ಆ ಶೈಲಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಆ ಅನುಭವ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ತಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಮೂಸಾರವರಿಗೆ ಎಸೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮುನ್ನಾ. ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ಆ ಕೊನೆಯ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ CYC ತಂಡವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ತಮ್ಮ ಆ ಅತ್ಯಮೋಘ ಬೌಲಿಂಗ್ ಶೈಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಓವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾವೇದ್ 2 ಸಿಕ್ಸರನ್ನು ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ರೂ ತದನಂತರದ 2ನೇ ಓವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಂದ್ಯದ ತಿರುವು ಅವರ ಆ ಎಸೆತಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುನ್ನಾ ಎಸೆತಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಸಾರವರಿಗೆ ವೀಕ್ಷಕವರಣ ತುದಿಯಿಂದ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ ನಜೀರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಆಟ. ಮೂಸಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರರಕ್ಷಕ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ. ಒಂದು ಸುಲಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, 2ರಲ್ಲಿ ತೃಪ್ತರಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಿಂಚಿನ ಓಟ 2 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ, ಹೊಂದಾಣಿಕೆಯ ಓಟ 2 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮೂಸಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ. ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟು ಗಳಿಕೆ ಈಗ 3ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಇದು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಮುನ್ನಾ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಮೂಸಾರವರಿಗೆ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಿತ್ತು ಚೆಂಡು ದಂಡಿನ ಅಂಚಿಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟದ ಮುಂದುವರಿಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂಸಾರವರ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ತಂಡದ ಗಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಕೆ 4ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಎಲಿಗೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟಕ್ಕೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಎಂದೂ ಕಾಣದ ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟವಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಕನಸುಗಳನ್ನು ನುಚ್ಚು ನೂರು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಕರೋನಾ. ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ, ಬಹಳ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸದ ಹೊಡೆತ, ಪ್ರಥಮ ಬೌಂಡರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರ ಆ ಅನುಭವದ ಆಟಕ್ಕೆ ದಕ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿಗೊಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರ ಆ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಆಟದ ನೆರವಿನಿಂದ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಕೆ ಈಗ 8ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಬೌಂಡರಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆಟವನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಲೆಗ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಿತ್ತು ಚೆಂಡು. ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟವನ್ನು ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಖಾತೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಾಟಿಪಳ್ಳದ ಓರ್ವ ಅನುಭವಿ ಆಟಗಾರ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಯೂತ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಂಬ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಯಕನಾಗಿ, ಸದಸ್ಯನಾಗಿ ಅದೆಷ್ಟೋ ಪಂದ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಜಯಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥವರು ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್. ಇಂದು ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ. ಮೂಸಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರರಕ್ಷಕ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಚ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಚ್. ಇದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಮೂಸಾರವರ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು. ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು. ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಪಂದ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದರ್ 11 ತಂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋಲನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ರೂ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಓರ್ವ ಹಿರಿಯ ಆಟಗಾರ ಅಶ್ಫಕ್ರವರ ಆ ಮನ ಕಳುಕಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಆಟವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊನೆ ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಒಂದು ಸಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಹಾಗೂ 2 ಬೌಂಡರಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪಂದ್ಯದ ಗೆಲುವಿನ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ ಎನ್ನುವಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ವಿಕೆಟನ್ನು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿತು. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನ ಈ ಮೈದಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಕೆಲವು ಪಂದ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗಿದೆ. ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ಹಿರಿಯ ಆಟಗಾರರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿರಿಯರಾಗಿ ಆಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಗೆದ್ದಂತಹ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಎದುರಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೂಸಾರವರ ಜಾಗವನ್ನು ತುಂಬಲು ರವಿಯವರ ಆಗಮನವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನ ಕೊನೆಯ ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಸ್ಫೋಟಕ ರೀತಿಯ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ನಡೆಸಿ ಪಂದ್ಯವನ್ನು ಸುಲಭ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡಿದರು ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಂಡವನ್ನು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸೆಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಯಿಫ್ ರವರ ಆಗಮನವಾಗಿದೆ. ತಾಯಿಫ್ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಓವರನ್ನು ಎಸೆಯಲು ರೂಫ್ಟೆಕ್ ತುದಿಯಿಂದ ಸನ್ನದ್ಧರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರೂಫ್ಟೆಕ್ ಮಾಲಕ ನಕೀರ್ ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ನೆನಪಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಾರಣ ಈ ಇಡೀ ಪಂದ್ಯಾಕೂಟವನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ಅವರ ತಂದೆಯ ಹೆಸರಿಗೆ ನಿರ್ಮಿಸಿದ ಒಂದು ಮಸೀದಿಯ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇತ್ತು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಈ ಕರೋನಾ ಎಂಬ ಆ ವೈರಸ್, ಮಾರಕ ವೈರಸ್ನಿಂದಾಗಿ ವಿಮಾನಗಳು ಸ್ಥಗಿತಗೊಂಡಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ನಕೀರ್ ಊರಿಗೆ ಬರಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಅವರು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟಿಗ, ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಕ, ಸಹಕಾರ ನೀಡುವಂಥವರು. CYC ತಂಡದಂತೂ ನಾಡಿ ಇಂದು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸೇರಲು ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನ CYC ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಆ ಆಟ ಸಿಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಕಾರಣಾಂತರದಿಂದ ನಕೀಸ್ ಸೌದಿ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಉಳಿಯುವ ಆ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶ ಎದುರಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟ ಬಂದಿದೆ ರವಿ ಅವರ ಖಾತೆಗೆ, ತಂಡದ ಖಾತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಇದೆ. ಇದು ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ತಾಯಿಫ್ ಚೆಂಡನ್ನು ಕೈಗೆತ್ತಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರು ಎದುರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ತಾಯಿಫ್ ರವರ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಎಸೆತ. ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಓವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬೌಂಡರಿಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಹೊಡೆದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಎಸೆತ ಲೆಗ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರವಿ ರನ್ಔಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ರನ್ಔಟ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಬಹಳ ವಿಷಾದನೀಯ. ಕಾರಣ ರವಿ ಓರ್ವ ಸ್ಫೋಟಕ ಆಟಗಾರ, ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರನ್ಔಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಓವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಬಹಳ ಬೇಸರದ ಸಂಗತಿ. ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟುಗಂತೂ ಇದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೊಡೆತವೇ ಸರಿ. ರವಿಯವರ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಒಂದು ಬೇಸರದ ಸಂಗತಿಯೇ ಸರಿ. 2 ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. 10 ಜಮೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. 2ನೇ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಮುಂದಿನ ಆಟಗಾರ ಹರ್ಷದ್ ರವರ ಆಗಮನವಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ 1 ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡೊಡನೆ ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ಎಂಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆಗಮನವಾಗಿತ್ತು ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಆಧರಿಸಿದ್ರು ತಂಡವನ್ನು. 2 ಸಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಹಾಗೂ 2 ಬೌಂಡರಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಭಾಳ 25 ರನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೋರರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಪಂದ್ಯಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗೆ ಭಾಜನರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಂದು ಕೂಡ ಘಂಟಾಘೋಷವಾಗಿ ಘೋಷಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಕೆಲವು ತಪ್ಪುಗಳಿಂದಾಗಿ ಆ ಪಂದ್ಯಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಆ ಆಟಗಾರರ ಪರಿಚಯವನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳಿ, ಆಟಗಾರರ ಮಾತನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾಹಿಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ, ಆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಎಸೆಗಾರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ ಸಾಹಿಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ, ಅವರದೇ ತಂಡದ ಅವರದೇ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದ ಅವರೇ ಸ್ನೇಹ ಭಾತೃತ್ವವನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡ ಸಾಹಿಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ ನೀಡಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ಇಂದು ವಿಳಂಬಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಟಗಾರ. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಆಡುವ ಓರ್ವ ಆಟಗಾರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಂದ್ಯಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಸತೀಶ್ ವಿತರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
So welcome to the presentation ceremony, and of course the previous match which is won by 11 star Ilarpadu, and one who really batted well, bowled well, and all-round performance, and deserve this man of the match award. Kishore, well done, congratulations, and sir, welcome to the presentation ceremony. So Kishore, just receive your man of the match award. Is presenting this man of the match award, the Sawas of Elegant, and Kishore is the winner of man of the match. Kishore, well played, and congratulations and better luck for the next match. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸತೀಶ್ ರವರೇ. ಈ ಕಳೆದ ಪಂದ್ಯದ ಪಂದ್ಯಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಿಶೋರ್ ರವರಿಗೆ, ಈ ಎಲಿಗೆಂಟ್ ಇದರ ಓರ್ವ ಸದಸ್ಯ, ರೂಫ್ಟೆಕ್ ಇದರ ಮಾಲಕರ ಸಹೋದರರು ಆದ ಶವಾಜ್ ರವರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮುಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸತೀಶ್ ರವರೇ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಂದ್ಯದತ್ತ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿತ್ತ 4ನೇ ಎಸೆತ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಎಸೆಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 4ನೇ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ತಿಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ತಾಯಿಫ್. 10 ತಂಡದ ಖಾತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜಮೆಯಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 2 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ತಾಯಿಫ್ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಹೊಡೆತ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಓರ್ವ ಕಲಾತ್ಮಕ ಶೈಲಿಯ ಆಟಗಾರ ಅರ್ಷದ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಂಡದ ಓರ್ವ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಎಸೆಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಂತೂ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ತಳ್ಳಿನ. ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಕೆಲವು ತಂಡಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಗಿಟ್ಟಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ ಓರ್ವ ಆಟಗಾರ ಅರ್ಷದ್. ತಾಯಿಫ್ ಓವರಿನ ಕೊನೆಯ ಸೆತವನ್ನು ತಾಯಿಫ್ ಕಿಶೋರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಎಸೆತಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕ ಉತ್ತರ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಎಸೆತಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ತಮ್ಮ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಆಟವನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓವರ್ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 2ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟು ಗಳಿಕೆ 12. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಓವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ 10 ರನ್ನನ್ನು ಜಮಾಯಿಸಿತ್ತು, 9 ರನ್ನನ್ನು ಜಮಾಯಿಸಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಯಿಫ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಕೇವಲ 3 ರನ್ನನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ 1 ವಿಕೆಟನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ರನ್ಔಟ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಇವರು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರೊಂದಿಗೆ 2 ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. 12 ರನ್ನು ಜಮೆಯಾಗಿದೆ 2ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ. ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ಹಾಗೂ ಹಳೇಕಳ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಉಳ್ಳಾಲ ತಂಡವನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎದುರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಭಾಳ ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಮೈದಾನ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಾದನೀಯ ಸಂಗತಿ ಎಂದರೆ ಮೈದಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಶ್ರೋತೃಗಳು ಪಂದ್ಯವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸುವ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಕರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್ ಎಂಬ ಅದೊಂದು ಮಾರಕ ಬಾಧೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗಲುವ ಒಂದು ಹೆದರಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ತಪ್ಪಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಇದು ವಿಷಾದನೀಯ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಎಸೆತ ಚುಕ್ಕಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಎಸೆತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಆಟಗಾರ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ 12 ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಕೆ 13 ಎಸೆತದ ಮುಂದೆ. ಆಫ್ ಸೈಡ್ನಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಿತ್ತು ಚೆಂಡು, ಅಡ್ಡ ಚೆಂಡು ಎಂಬ ತೀರ್ಪು ಬಂದಿದೆ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ ನಜೀರ್ ರವರಿಂದ. ಅಡ್ಡ ಚೆಂಡು ಎಂಬ ತೀರ್ಪು. ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಪುರ ಪರಿಸರದ ಈಡನ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಇದರ ಓರ್ವ ಸಕ್ರಿಯ ಸದಸ್ಯ ನಜೀರ್. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಅಡ್ಡ ಚೆಂಡು +1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿಯಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಎಸೆದಿದ್ದರು, ಆದರೆ ಸತತ ಅಡ್ಡ ಚೆಂಡುಗಳನ್ನು ಎಸೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೀಪರ್ ಇಜಾಜ್ ರವರಂತೂ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓರ್ವ ಅನುಭವಿ ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ತಂಡದ ನಾಯಕ ಕೂಡ ಇಜಾಜ್. ಅರೇಕಲಾ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಉಳ್ಳಾಲ ತಂಡದ ಓರ್ವ ಸಮಗ್ರ ನಾಯಕ. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟಿನ ಜ್ಞಾನವುಳ್ಳಂಥ ಓರ್ವ ನಾಯಕ ಇಜಾಜ್. ಆಕರ್ಷಕ ಶೈಲಿಯ ಹೊಡೆತ. ಅರ್ಷದ್ ರವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಕಲಾತ್ಮಕ ಶೈಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟವನ್ನು ಆಡುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ತಲ್ಲಿನ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಪೈರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಮನವಿ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಪೈರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಪುಷ್ಪರಾಜ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಪೈರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಜೀರ್ ಕೊನೆ ಕ್ಷಣದವರೆಗೂ ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿದರು, ಆದರೆ ಕೊನೆ ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಪೈರ್ಗೆ ಮೊರೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ ನಜೀರ್. ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ ಪುಷ್ಪರಾಜ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಾಳ ತೀಕ್ಷ್ಣ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಪುಷ್ಪರಾಜ್. ಭಾಳ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟ, ಎಲಿಗೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತ ಶೈಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಏಕಾಗ್ರತೆಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರೂಪಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಎಲಿಗೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟ ಇದು 3ನೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲೋಪದೋಷವಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಸಮರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಮೂಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 15 ಇದೆ ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಕೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಪೈರ್ಗೆ ಮೊರೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ನಜೀರ್ ರವರ ಆ ತೀರ್ಪು. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಪೈರ್ ಪುಷ್ಪರಾಜ್. ಅನುಭವಿಗಳು ಮೈದಾನದಲ್ಲಾಗಲಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಪೈರ್ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಾಗಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅನುಭವದ ತೀರ್ಪನ್ನು ನೀಡುವವರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಲು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ತೀಕ್ಷ್ಣಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂತೇಳಿದರೆ ಆಟಗಾರನಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಅನ್ಯಾಯವಾಗಬಾರದು ಎಂಬ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೀಡಾ ಪ್ರೌಢಿಮೆಯನ್ನು ಮೆರೆಯಲು ಓರ್ವ ಸಮಗ್ರ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ ಪುಷ್ಪರಾಜ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊನೆ ಗಳಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಎಂಬ ತೀರ್ಪಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಎಂಬ ತೀರ್ಪು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಷದ್ ರವರ ಖಾತೆ ಸೇರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಗೆ 16ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಚೆಂಡು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲದೇ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈ ನಾಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಎಂಬ ತೀರ್ಪು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಚೆಂಡು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೇ ಆಗಿದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಔಟ್ ಆಗುವ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ರವರ ಎಸೆತ, ಮೂರನೇ ಎಸೆತ ಆಟಗಾರ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಓವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬೌಂಡರಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ರು ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದಂಡನ್ನ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಇದು ಭರ್ಜರಿಯಾದ ಸಿಕ್ಸರ್. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ಓರ್ವ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಆಟಗಾರ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಸಾಬೀತುಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಓವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸುಲಭ ರೀತಿಯ ಬೌಂಡರಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ರು. ತದನಂತರ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಆಟಕ್ಕೆ, ಕಲಾತ್ಮಕ ಆಟಕ್ಕೆ ಕೈಯೊಡ್ಡಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಆ ಬಿರುಸಿನ ಒಂದು ಸೂಪರ್ ಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಮೊಳಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 22ಕ್ಕೆ ಏರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಮೂರನೇ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ಈ ಓವರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ದುಬಾರಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಶ್ರಫ್. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ 2 ಓವರ್ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ 12 ಇತ್ತು. ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯ ಎಸೆತ ನೇರ ಗುರಿ ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ದೆ. ಆದಲ್ಲಿ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಅರ್ಷದ್ ರವರಿಗೆ ಅಪಾಯ ಇತ್ತು. ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ. ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಗೆ 23ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. 4 ಎಸೆತದ ಮುಂದೆ 13 ರನ್ನನ್ನು 11 ರನ್ನನ್ನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ರವರು ಬಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರ ಒಂದು ಭರ್ಜರಿಯಾದ ಸಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸುತ್ತಾ 5ನೇ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಷದ್ ರವರಿಗೆ. ಅಶ್ರಫ್ 5ನೇ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ರವರಿಗೆ ಸೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಷದ್ ರವರಿಗೆ ಸೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೆಗ್ ಸೈಡ್ನಿಂದ ಒಳಗಿತ್ತು ಚೆಂಡು. ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದ ಶೈಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅರ್ಷದ್ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಷದ್ ರವರ ಖಾತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇದೆ. ತಂಡದ ಖಾತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 24 ಇದೆ. ಕೊನೆಯ ಒಂದು ಎಸೆತ ಬಾಕಿ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ. 4ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಕೊನೆಯ ಎಸೆತ ಇದು. 3ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಕೊನೆಯ ಎಸೆತ ಇದು. ಅಶ್ರಫ್ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ. ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ಅನುಭವಿ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೊಡೆತಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ, ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರರ ಕೈಗಗನಕ್ಕೆ. ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ LBW ಮನವಿಗೆ ಬಲಿಯಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರ ನಿರ್ಗಮನವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಿರಾಶೆಯಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕಾರಣ ಬಹಳ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್. ಒಂದು ಬೌಂಡರಿ, ಒಂದು ಸಿಕ್ಸರಿನೊಂದಿಗೆ ರನ್ ಯಂತ್ರವನ್ನೇ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾರೆ ಎನ್ನುವಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ LBW ಮನವಿಗೆ ಬಲಿಯಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್ ರವರ ಆಟಕ್ಕೆ ತೆರೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಗೆ 24. 3ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ 3 ವಿಕೆಟ್ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ 14 ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇಕ್ಬಾಲ್. ಎದುರಿಸಿದ 9 ಎಸೆತದ ಮುಂದೆ 14 ರನ್ನನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬೌಂಡರಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಒಂದು ಸಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು. ಆಗಮಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ಪಂದ್ಯದ ಹೀರೋ ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಬೆರಗುಗೊಳಿಸಿದ ಅದೇ ನೀಲವಾದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇಮ್ರಾನ್. ಮೂಲತಃ KFC ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಪುರ ತಂಡದ ಈ ಆಟಗಾರ ಈ ದಿನ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡು ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನ 25 ರನ್ನುಗಳು, 1 ವಿಕೆಟ್, ಭಾಳ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಆಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೋರರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ವೀಕ್ಷಕ ವಿವರಣೆಗಾರರು ಮುಕ್ತ ಕಂಠದಿಂದ ಅವರನ್ನು ಪಂದ್ಯಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗೆ ಭಾಜನರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಘೋಷಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಅದೇ ಆ ಪಟ್ಟವನ್ನು ಸಾಹಿಲ್ ರವರಿಗೆ ನೀಡಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಬೌಲಿಂಗಿಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಸೆತಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 4ನೇ ಓವರನ್ನು ಎಸೆಯಲು ನೈಸ್. ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯ ಈ ಎಸೆತಗಾರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ ನೈಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಂಡೆಸೆಯಲು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಎಸೆತಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ಹರ್ಷದ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕನ್ನು ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ಎದುರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನೈಸ್ ರವರ ಓವರಿನ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು. 4ನೇ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಗೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಟವನ್ನು. ರೂಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ ತುದಿಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೈಸ್. ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ರವರಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಎಸೆತ. ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರರಿಗೆ ಬಲವಾದ ಮನವಿ ಇತ್ತು. ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ ರೊಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪಿಂಟೋ ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಆಟಗಾರರಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಒದಗಿಸುವಂಥ ಓರ್ವ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ. ಈ ಮೈದಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 40 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಇವರು ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಬಂದು ಶಿಸ್ತಿಗೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಆದ್ಯತೆ ಕೊಡುವ ಓರ್ವ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ. ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ಆಟಗಾರರನ್ನು ಶಿಸ್ತಿನ ಆಟಗಾರರನ್ನಾಗಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೇಮಿಸಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿಕೊಡುವವರ್ಗ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕನಾಗಿ ಈ ಉರುವ ಮೈದಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶಿಸ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಉಂಟು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆದರೆ ಅದು ರೊಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪಿಂಟೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರುವ ಆ ಕೆಲವು ನಿಯಮ ನಿಬಂಧನೆಗಳು ಅಂದರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಲಾರದು. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಾವು ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ಕೆಲವು ಪಂದ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಆ ಥ್ರೋ ಎಸೆಯುವುದನ್ನು ಅವರು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಕಡಿವಾಣ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಎಸೆತಗಾರನಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಎಸೆಯಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ನೀಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷತೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೈಜ ಎಸೆತಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಎಸೆತಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕ ಉತ್ತರ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಓಟಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಪಾಯ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹರ್ಷದ್ ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯ ಆಟವನ್ನು ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು 4ನೇ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ, 3 ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನೈಸ್ 5ನೇ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಎಸೆತ, ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟ ಸುಲಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ಬೇಕು ಬೇಡ ಎಂಬುದರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಒಂಟಿ ಓಟವನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ತಿಗೊಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಹರ್ಷದ್. ಕೊನೆಯ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು 4ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಕೊನೆಯ ಎಸೆತವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ನೈಸ್ ಆಟಗಾರ ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ರವರಿಗೆ. ಇಮ್ರಾನ್ ಮೂಲತಃ KFC ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಪುರ ತಂಡದ ಓರ್ವ ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತ ತಾರೆ. ಇಂದು ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕಬೆಟ್ಟು ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ. ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರರಿಗೆ ಬಲವಾದ ಮನವಿ ಇದೆ. ತೀರ್ಪುಗಾರ ರೊಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪಿಂಟೋ ಅದನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಎಂಬ ತೀರ್ಪು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಓವರ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 4ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ತಂಡದ ಒಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಗೆ 28, 3 ವಿಕೆಟ್ ನಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ. 4 ಓವರ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ವೀಕ್ಷಕ ವಿವರಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಶಿಮ್ ರವರು. ಇವರು ಎಲಿಗೆಂಟ್ ಮೊದಲೇ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ಹಾಗೆ 4 ವೀಕ್ಷಕ ವಿವರಣೆಗಾರರನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ಸಮೇತ ಪ್ರಕಟಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಆಶಿಮ್ 2 ದಿವಸದ ನಂತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ವೀಕ್ಷಕ ವಿವರಣೆಗಾರ. ಭಾಳ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವೀಕ್ಷಕ ವಿವರಣೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಜನರ ಮನಗೆದ್ದ ಓರ್ವ ವೀಕ್ಷಕ ವಿವರಣೆಗಾರ ಇಂದು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹಾರ್ದಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಶಿಮ್ ಮುಂದಿನ ವೀಕ್ಷಕ ವಿವರಣೆಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ.
Thank you, Mr. Samad. Now the fast bowler will be starting the proceedings up against the right-handed batsman on strike now. He goes to bowl to the right-handed batsman, Typhoon strike. Now nicely struck down the ground, will just be one this time around. So goes back to the bowler, so just the 1 run resulted as a result of that. Now the right-handed batsman on strike. He is up against dive to Imran on strike now. Imran, I'm sure that he's just going to try and target that boundaries. He's trying to reverse that. Reversed it very well. There is protection out there. Will just be one this time around. Again, 1 run to the total. That takes the scoreboard on to 29. Sorry, 30 on the board. Dive to the right-handed batsman on strike. This time again. The batsmen, 2 batsmen are actually in the defensive mode, not trying to play too many strokes. Instead, they're just trying to play defensive shots. Struck it down the ground again. This is very good bowling by the bowler as well. Not giving enough for the batsman to deal against. As a result, again this time, the protection out there restricted to single. Takes the scoreboard on to 31 now. Again, the right-handed batsman on strike. They're dealing in singles, not trying to play big shots. Instead, just rotating the strike. That's what we were able to see already. The 2 batsmen. Nicely struck. Very well fielded by the bowler on his follow-through. That's fantastic piece of work there. Certainly saving the single. Potentially a couple as well. So restricting the batsman there. So which resulted in a dot ball. The score still remains at 31 now. Right-handed batsman goal. Nicely struck. There is fielder out there. Yes, he takes it. And that's gone all the way for 4, I think. So 4 runs to the total That takes the scoreboard on to 35 now. That was struck very powerfully down the ground and got himself a magnificent 4. This time nicely struck, very powerful indeed. This time didn't time it as much as he would have liked it. So just the one end of the over. After the end of over number 5, they've managed to score 36 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. So they're slowly starting to open up here. It's not going to be that easy to score runs, score boundaries and sixes. You can't really score boundaries and sixes of every single ball. Instead, you've got to try and pick up those singles. They're batting so well, they're batting so sensibly. And most importantly, they're still alive there at the crease, and they can still go against the bowling attack if they do have wickets. They do have wickets, and they can really try and after score in the last 1 or 2 overs time. Nice, the new bowler, goes to bowl to the right-hander. 2 right-handed batsmen on strike. Imran and Arshad are the 2 batsmen. So I'm sure that these 2 players now will be trying to target the boundaries because they've got the overs and at the same time they've got the wickets as well. So it's the right time to take the attack to the opposition. From the bowling's perspective, they've got to be very smart as well in operating. They can't really bowl bad balls and give too many opportunities because they've got power hitting behind their shoulder and they've got the ability and the dexterity and the skill to try and clear the boundaries with ease. We see that. We've already seen one of the batsmen actually trying to clear the boundary, and he was able to do that very easily as well. So this time around, Arshad from the tree end, he goes to bowl to the right-handed batsman. Imran on strike now. Imran has already hit a boundary in the last over. He's looking very dangerous, and he could potentially try and get a couple of big sixes here. Therefore, the bowler needs to be absolutely bang-bang target, bang-bang spot on. Nicely played. There is protection out there. This is very good improvisation, but he could not find the placement right. Just the 1 to the total now. Takes the scoreboard on to 37 now. Brings Arshad back on strike. Arshad is pretty much in a defensive mode. He's not trying to take the attack to the opposition. Instead, he's trying to get singles. This time, nicely struck. There is protection out there. Will just be 1 again. So they're trying to slowly open up. They've realized that they got to really try and play shots. The next match will be played between 11-star Elyarpada versus NFC Kupepada, or the 2 teams will be competing against each other in their next game. There are also 2 important, I think they're 2 very competitive teams, and they compete against each other. It's going to be a cracker of a contest, for sure. So now he's come down, and he's bowled so brilliantly so far, and he's managed to pick up a wicket as well. So this is just good bowling. You can't really bowl bad balls and, you know, get away from that. But Nice this time around is bowled brilliant balls. He's bowled very smartly as a result of that. Just 2 runs given away in the over. In fact, the score stays at 38 after the end of the 4th over is still in progress. The umpires are discussing. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait for the decision. The TV umpire is working on that in the back end. The technical team, of course, is just checking on that, whether it's so we'll have to wait for the umpire's decision. The players and the umpires are waiting for the decision. It will be convinced through the TV replays. It's not out. signaled by the umpire. The TV umpire has done a great job out there by reviewing that. It took a good bit of time and good amount of time, but in the end he made the right decision. Fourth ball to the right-handed batsman, Imran on strike now. Imran is just pretty much in a defensive mode of mindset now. Probably just wants to try and take the opposition to the cleaners. Probably we'll have to wait and see how he goes about his business. This time improvising. That's very well bowled. Miscollection from the wicketkeeper, not making any damage. So resulting in a dot ball, I suppose. Nicely struck, straight to the bowler, no damage done. So resulting in another dot ball, I suppose. In fact, the last ball of the over coming up from Nice goes to ball to Arshad on strike. Down the leg side, will be called a wide. We'll have to wait for the umpire's decision. The umpire is having a conversation with the other umpire, with the leg umpire over there, so rightly deciding wide. Of course, yes, because it was staying pretty much on the leg side, so it was rightly called wide by the umpire. So an extra run to the total takes the scoreboard on to 40 now in the progression of the fourth over. Last ball of the over coming up from the right-handed bowler to the right-handed batsman. Arshad on strike, nicely struck, outside edge found. Just the one, so that's the end of over number 4, right? Sorry, over number 6. So after the end of over number 6, they've managed to score 41 runs and they've lost how many wickets? 3 wickets. So batting power play signal, so 2 more overs in the bank, so this is probably the time where they can just try and take the ante up to the opposition. Batting power play, which means there is that luxury for the batsman to try and play shots. In the batting power play, we all know that 3 fielders are allowed outside the circle, which means it's a real pleasure for the batsman to go after the bowling and potentially try and clear the boundary, in fact the inner ring, and get boundaries. And this is where the 2 batsmen are well set now. This is exactly what they might be looking for. We'll have to wait and see how they go about their business. Outside off stumps will be called a wide, so that's very expressed by the bowler, but equally called wide. So an extra run to the total now takes the scoreboard on to 42 now. Munnar is operating from the commentary box end. He goes to ball to the right hand batsman. Nicely struck. It's up in the air. It might go all the way. Yes, it does. It's gone all the way for 6. That's a magnificent strike. He's been waiting for that. He's got that length. He's got that line. He just had a flourish of the bat and it just sailed all over the fence for 6. That's exactly what the doctor order is for the batting side now. They've got to try and play their shots, and they're managing to play. And they're getting it out of the screws for 6. That takes the scoreboard on to 48 now. Nicely struck. This time this might go all the way for 4. There is so much pace on the ball. Not having enough legs on the ball to carry all the way to the boundary. In fact, it's just a couple, in fact 3 runs to the total. That takes the scoreboard on to 51 now. That was very well driven on the offside. The ball was generated with so much pace. If you can just use the pace of the bowler and just play technically well. 27 runs these 2 have put together so far. They played so smartly. They've not risked themselves. They played. Of course, they've taken calculated risk, but I think they played so brilliantly, these 2. They've not taken too many risks. Played as per the basis This time trying to switch it. There is protection out there, will just be one. Score moves up to 52 now. These two are growing in confidence, and Munna in his second over trying to put a restriction to the batting, but he's not been able to do that so far. Nicely struck down the ground. There is protection, chance of a run out, no. Just the one run, easily taken. So 1 run to the total now. Score goes up to 53 for the loss of 3 wickets. These two batsmen are trying to now clear the boundaries for sure. They've got that intention now. This time nicely struck outside edge. I think it's looked like a drop catch, but I don't think it was. It did carry to the wicketkeeper. So resulting in a dot ball. So Munna come back well, pretty strongly though. Arshad on strike to face the last ball of the over. Nicely struck, finally up in the ring, very well done. That is fantastic batting. This is pretty much like what we see in international cricket modern day in IPL 2020 cricket. We see a lot of these, of course, batsmen improvising and getting it over infield, and he's done exactly that. So very well done. That's what I was talking about earlier, using the pace of the bowler to good effect, and he's done so smartly, and he got himself a boundary there. It takes the scoreboard on to 57 after the end of over number 7, which means they've got one more over in the bank to try and utilize as much as they can. In the last 6 balls, they've got the power play as well, so they can utilize exactly what they've done. So if they've produced, it was a productive over, the penultimate over that just completed now. These two are growing very strong. Arshad and Imran have done so well ever since they've got together. They've raised the run rate. Not just that, they've managed to create a lot of pressure on the opposition side as well. So this is just fabulous batting by these two batsmen. 33 runs they've put together off 24 balls. This is just superb batting. And they're growing in confidence. They've got 6 balls. I'm sure they'll be targeting to hit boundaries and sixes in the last 6 balls and try and just maximize that run rate and potentially put the opposition team in big trouble. If you can score that kind of a score, let's say if you can put together let's say 70-75, then it's always a good chance for the batting side to win the game. So I think Arshad is going back, and he's retired. He's retired hurt. Maybe he's done some damage to his body. His stay, he spent a lot of time out there. It's not going to be that easy to bat out there. It's very hot, the sunlight. The batsman is having a very hard time out there. Shafiq's to bowl. The right-handed batsman, the last over, nicely struck. This time it's up in the air. The fielder out there, he could not make that ground. It's fallen just 1 meter away from the fielder, which means it's just the 1 run to the total. That takes the scoreboard on to 58 now for the loss of 3 wickets. That brings Imran on strike now. Sahil goes to the other end by just getting that single. Imran surely will be targeting that big boundary. Reversing just the 1 this time around. So not being able to time the ball well. As a result of that, there's the fielder out there just restricting it to 1. The score was up to 59 with 4 balls to bowl in the last over. Let's see how he goes about his business. Safiq in his last over. Nicely bowled, very well bowled. He was trying to betray the batsman there. He was able to deceive it so well. Bowling under the legs and not giving that enough room for the batsman to free his arms. The batsman was in a different frame of mind. He was trying to, probably just trying to clear that long on boundary. But the bowler was equal to the task there. He could not. He just provided such a sort of delivery there. He was not in a position to try and execute that stroke, which means resulting in a dot ball. Safiq has bowled so well in the first 3 balls. He's got the challenge to take another 3 deliveries and potentially put the batsman in trouble, because scoring. The run rate is going up all the time here. It's not going to be easy to score runs, not going to be easy to clear the boundaries. Let's see how he goes about. He's well set, the batsman. Very well bowled, superb bowling. That was a wrong shot selection because that was pretty much outside the off stump. He was trying to play towards the square leg, vacant square leg region. Although there was a protection out there, you can easily get that boundary towards the mid-wicket region as well. There you go, the right-handed bowler, Safi, goes to bowl to the right-hand bats. This time, again, miscued it, falling in no man's land. Just the one. The fielder out there did a great job in restricting it to just one. Last ball of the over coming up to the right-handed batsman on strike. Trying to switch it. There is protection out there. Will just be one. They would not risk two. If they risk, yes. That's the end of it. Run out resulted. So that's the end of the innings. After the end of 7 overs, they've managed to score 61 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. So it's not a bad score by any stretch of imagination. So it's going to be a cracker of a contest when the opposition side come out to bat. It's going to be very difficult, but it's not impossible. Anything is possible. So it's not a long boundary. Tell you what, if you can just connect it, if you can connect the ball well, the runs are there for taking. So you'll have to wait and see. This match is going to be very interesting between the two teams. The two teams have got packed. The two teams have got good strikers and good bowlers. Surely this is going to be a great competition between the two sides. In the commentary box, Mr. Satish will take you through the next innings. It's going to be interesting how it goes as well, and I'm sure that Mr. Satish will give you a perfect analysis of how the game is going to pan out in the next 7 overs or so. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ashim, for wonderful commentary in our international language. 62 to win the match. 7.75 runs per over is the required run rate at the beginning itself for Alekala Sporting, and of course Alekala Sporting, they got some good batting department, and that's why even that was a 62. Looks to be a little bit tough then, but just seeing the batting department of Alekala Sporting, looks like they are not that much of bothered about that 62. So wait and see, because everybody knows that cricket is game of glorious uncertainty. We can't say anything in cricket. It was an unpredictable game. Just I want to see that batting of Just I want to see the batting of a new star Chikabettu, and I think it's Iqbal who's really started well with the 14 runs out of 9 balls, and then the highest run getter, it's Arshad, is retired hurt and scored a valuable 19 runs in just 17 balls, and Imran who scored 15 runs out of 14 balls. So that means all that the teamwork has contributed for this 61 runs, and now it's a 62 is a target here for Alekala Sporting. So two batsmen are walking towards the middle. So two opening batsmen are walking towards the middle. The two right-handed batsmen. And as per the playing condition of this tournament is concerned, there will be a 2 over of the power play. That was a mandatory power play. And then 1 over is going to be a batting power play. And that was very important, isn't it? Throughout the tournament, watching that the batting power play is really played a big role. And that was really important here for the chasing team. When and how to take the batting power play. That's so important. So here is the two batsmen, Anwar and Zabir. The two opening batsmen are walking towards the middle. And Anwar will going to take the strike. One of the tremendous striker of the ball, as Anwar actually played a previous match, is a really good striker of the ball and is a man in form facing first delivery. Ashad from the expertise end, bowling right arm round the wicket to Anwar. This time what we are talking about, here you go, what a shot, what a big blow that's coming from the bat of Anwar. He's really not bothered about whether he was playing his first ball or not. He's just wanted to really, it's a killing instinct of it's the nature of his batting. That was a really fantastic. Just like Virendra Sehwag, the former Indian cricketer, is never bothered about whether he's playing his first ball or not. But when it was a ball is hittable, he certainly is going after the bowler. That was a fantastic hit. Just stand and delivered. 6. Ashad again, little bit under pressure. Right arm over the wicket. Ball second, just over the infield, down to deep long off region. Will going to be a boundary? No. Protection there in the deep long off. So batsman how to settle for the single. The 7 on the board. 7 without loss of any wicket. The previous match also Anwar started with the 6. And here also he starts with the 6. He opened the account with the 6. Ashad again, right arm from the wicket. Balls improvising beautifully between the two fielders. Backward point and the deep cover fielder is running hard to stop the boundary. And one fielder managed to stop that one. And the batsman has got ample time to complete that couple of runs. 9 on the board. Zabir is off the mark with that couple of runs. And with that couple of runs, scoreboard moves on to 9 on the board. Power play. The mandatory power play is going on here. Right arm around the wicket. Balls drives it on upishly, and that was quite safely directly into the left of our commentator box. Second sixer. Now it's a time to Zabir to join the party. Just like I mentioned when both the batsmen are going for the bat, I told that Alekala Sporting, they got some formidable batting department. It's not that much easy for the fielding new star Chikabettu to restrict the batsman, and I don't think it's going to be enough run on the board to depend. This time batsman went for the reverse sweep, not quite getting hold of that reverse sweep properly. Quite fortunate, the ball is not really carried to the fielder, and shot third man fielder fields the ball after one bounce, and batsman completed a single. 16 without loss of any wicket. Explosive start by opening batsman. Now Anwar back on strike. Ashad down the leg stamp, going further away, little bit under pressure now. Anwar seeing both the batsmen are going after the ball, so he wanted to beat the bat as a try to ball around his legs, but the ball is going away from the leg stump. This time drives that are not quite able to get the placement right. Mid-off fielder fields the ball. Expensive over is comes to an end. And 17 runs coming from that first over of the power play. That means both the batsmen are really dominating. And Anwar hit 1-6 and Zabir hits 1-6. And both the batsmen really started very well. And really it was down headache here for the captain of Chikabettu. How to stop these two batsmen. Just coming back to the equation now. 17 scored out of 62. 45 more runs required to win this match, and 42 deliveries remaining. And asking run rate almost is coming down. It's the beginning. It was 7.74 runs per over. All in a sudden, because of that big over, the asking run rate is coming down. And just over 6 runs per over is the required run rate here for Alekala Sporting. Alekala Sporting and one of the best performer in the region of Ullal, Tukuttu, Talapadi. They got very good names. And now in the UCG cricket ground, once again, they wanted to show their the talents. Of course, looks like they are favorite of winning this match, and of course favorite of reaching to the semi-final of this most prestigious elegant trophy, season 3, powered by Expertise. There's a lovely reverse sweep, beautifully played. Ball is running down to deep backward point region. And fielder chasing the ball, will going to win the race. Yes, just inches behind the boundary line. The fielder managed to stop the ball, but you can't stop 3 runs from these two batsmen. Run well, and they got Little bit correction, 2 runs scored by Zabir, and the umpire just want to see whether it was a boundary or not, because it just looks like when the fielder is picking the ball, whether his leg is contact with the rope or not. That's what want to see that. Of course, someone is claiming here for the boundary, so umpire have to look, and maybe they are getting some help from third umpire to see, because very difficult for the field umpire to see what really happening in that deep backward square leg region. Of course, this is a boundary, and he touches the rope, and because of his has contact, this right leg has got a contact with the rope, so that boundary is signaled by umpire. Yes, it is. So thank you very much. So boundary signal by umpire, field umpire Roland Pinto, getting some help from the third umpire, and the boundary is signaled. So runs are really coming very, very fast here, just like a fast flowing waters of the rivers. There's just 7 balls and 21 runs scored by both the opening batsmen. From the far end, Sahil. Right, over the wicket balls, under pressure, straight away under pressure, because the immediately seeing the batsmen are really going after. The previous delivery is a boundary. The bowler started to feel a pressure, started and tried to beat the batsman bowling outside the line of off stump, but it's going further away. This time again, looks like it's got a nick here, and of course it was a big nick, healthy nick, but wicketkeeper behind the stump couldn't manage to hold that one, and the ball just slipping out of his hand. And a short third man fielder fields the ball, and batsman got ample time to complete the single. 23 without loss of any wicket. Really, it was a good start given by the opening batsmen of Alekala Sporting. Sahil bowls, beautifully bowled. That was excellent delivery indeed. Right on the block out, but certainly ball going to miss the leg stump. No question of leg before wicket. And over number 2 completed. And after the completion of over number 2, a little bit of correction. I think umpire looks like umpire leg by boundary. That was a leg by boundary. So boundary signal. I thought it was over is completed. A little bit sorry for that. And 27 on the board. The boundary is conceded because after ball is reflecting from the leg. Ball is almost beaten that short third man fielder. The beats that short third man fielder. No protection in the deep third man region. So that boundary comes up. The lucky boundary here for Alekala Sporting. 27 without loss of any wicket. Sahil again. Right, over the wicket, balls to Anwar. Anwar looking for the expansive drive down to extra cover region, but not quite able to reach the pitch of the delivery. Just playing that one away from his body, and there is no possibility of any run at all. Wicketkeeper behind the stump did the rest. Again, he drives that one powerfully down to wideish long on region. Just a walkable single here for the batsman. So with that single, scoreboard moves on to 28. So far, it's so good from the opening batsmen of Alekala Sporting, Anwar and Zabir. Really playing some that was a slow delivery and picked that one very well by the batsman. Beautifully played down to deep cover region. There was long chase here for the fielder. Almost I think he's given up. And looks like ball is stopping just inside the boundary line. And 3 runs run there by the batsman between the wickets. So with that 3 runs, scoreboard moves on to 31 on the board. Half of the job is done in just 1.5 deliveries. Over completed, 2 overs completed, half of the job done. Half of the job is done in just 2 overs itself without losing any wicket. That's really cruising towards a victory. They are in a driver's seat of winning this match. Now 31 more runs required for the victory. They got all the wickets in hand. That shows that the potential and the batting department what Alekala Sporting has got. They have some good striker of the ball, and especially in this condition when it was the ball is which is a little bit hard in the nature. Certainly the batsmen of Alekala Sporting really enjoying the batting in the middle. Of course, high scoring game in the last 2 days. That was a batting paradise. Really hard work required for the bowlers to survive. Little margin for error. Any loose delivery, ball is dispatched out of the cricket ground. More than 80 sixes has been scored in just 2 days. That shows this has been a really outstanding and record in UCG cricket ground. Only because of the nature of the ball which is used in this tournament is Wilson number 4. It's very hard in the nature. Ball is right nicely coming to the bat. The left leg spinner has been introduced from the expertise end. And first ball nicely bowled there by Ravi. Perfect leg spin delivery. Ball pitched on the middle stump. A little bit deviating. Leg cutter. And batsman completely beaten. Right, over the wicket, balls beautifully bowled. That was a perfect delivery. That was a perfect delivery to ball. When batsmen are looking for the big shot, it was a slow leg spin delivery. Definitely going to test the temperament of the batsman. Ravi again with the short run up. Bowls. That was a rock line. Ball is passing between the leg of the batsman. Not a good delivery compared to last 2 deliveries. This is a bit short pitch down the leg stump. And batsman did a bit early into the stroke. Missed the ball completely. Ball him, clean him up with the beauty of the delivery. And after that 2 dotted delivery, little bit under pressure, looks like Zabir tried to play the reverse sweep, but it's a turning delivery against the turn. He's played that reverse sweep, pays the penalty for that. Ball is just passing under his bat, hitting the middle stump, and Ravi got a very important breakthrough. But I think it's too late. Might be it was too late because already the half of the job is done by the opening batsmen. Before Javir is back into pavilion, he did all the damages by scoring 17 valuable runs out of 10 balls. With the help of 1-6, one delightful boundary. So new batsman, one more. An established batsman in the side of Alekala Sporting. Prasanna, one who batted really very well in the previous match. Scored well. And most experienced campaigner in the side of Alekala Sporting, walking towards the middle. So not lot of job is required here, just 31 required. They got plenty of deliveries, but Ravi actually just to open the door here. If he able to get another 1 or 2 wickets in this over, then might be a little bit opportunity for new star Chikabettu to back into this game. Wait and see. Prasanna facing Ravi. Right, over the wicket, balls lofted that one. What we are talking about, door is open, but door is closed by Prasanna by hitting that massive 6 down to deep long off region, and score jumped into 37, just like what Anwar did. He's just same attitude this man has got. Whether he was playing a first ball or not, he's not really bothered about that. Lofting that one handsomely, clearing the boundary quite easily. This time, ball is little bit dripping down the leg stump, and Prasanna couldn't manage to get the timing behind that stroke. Ball is up in the air for a while, but out of the reach of that square leg fielder. One more big over is completed, and scoreboard is 38 on the board. Altogether, 88 sixes has been scored in 2.5 days. And the Prasanna who hits, this is the 16th match. And in the 16th match, 88 sixes has been scored. Really, it was entertainment here for the spectators here in UCG. Not only for the spectator in UCG, but viewer of those who are viewing this live telecast through their mobile. Of course, Y Sports done a fantastic job in this tournament. Got a very quality live coverage of this elegant trophy season 3. The first time we were watching in UCG, that was the sixes beating the boundaries. The less boundaries, the more sixes. So Imran is brought into attack. 38 is a total score, and another 24 more runs required for the victory. And they got 5 overs to spare. 30 balls, 24 runs required for the victory. The equation really favoring chasing team Alekala Sporting. Imran brought it attack right over the wicket. Quicker one in the negation there from Imran, and batsman Prasanna a little bit off the back foot, punching it down to short cover region for a single. With that single, scoreboard moves on to 39 for the loss of 1 wicket in fact. And this is over number 4 in progress. So short mid-off, one the short turn man, deep turn man fielder coming inside the ring, and square leg fielder going back to deep backward square leg, and one fielder down at deep cover. One at the wideish long on and deep mid wicket, and short for and short mid wicket. That's the field set here for the right-hander batsman Zabir. Imran around the wicket, he bowls, bowler's back drive, and protection there in the deep long off region. So batsmen have to settle for the single. With that single, scoreboard moves on to 40, and now 22 more runs required for the victory. Already 16,000 really cricket lovers watched this live telecast of Elegant Trophy 2020 season 3, and Elegant Homestex Services Dubai and Rooflex Vale in association with the Team Elegant Sports Club is presenting this Elegant Trophy. Lovely shot, but straight to the hands of fielder. Opportunity of run out, and wide throw coming from that short gully region fielder, and the batsman survived. They completed a single. So next match, NFC Kuppe Padav takes on 11 star Ilyar Padav. This is a good match. Both the teams really got some good players in the side. It's going to be more interesting. It's going to be a high voltage match after this match. Right arm over the wicket, Imran bowls dotted one. Much required dotted delivery, but this one single dotted delivery not quite enough for new star friends Chikabettu to back into this game. Along with the dotted deliveries, they needed some wicket as well if they wanted to back into this game. Again, Imran with the short run up. Right arm over the wicket, drives it on straight to the hands of deep long off. That's what's so important, short selection from this end, commentary box, and clearing the boundaries is so difficult because of the direction of the wind is definitely it was against the stroke which is played by Zabir. Led by correction, Anwar is back into pavilion. His innings comes to an end, who scored a valuable 9 runs, and after getting a 6 in the first ball of the innings, looks like he's a little bit struggling. He's played so many dotted deliveries, and no problem still whatsoever because they're near to the target. Just 21 more runs required for the victory, and so far it was a better over compared to the last 3 overs. The very good over there from Imran, most experienced campaigner for the side of new star friends Chikabettu. So 5 deliveries bowled, just 3 runs conceded, and 1 wicket in that over. So last time in this over, very good over indeed. Improvising beautifully down to deep backward square leg region for a walkable single. With that single, scoreboard moves on to 42 on the board. 42 for the loss of 2 wickets. 3 overs completed, and just 22 more runs required for the victory. 20, little bit correction, 20 required in remaining 5 overs. So 42 for the loss of 2 wickets, 4 overs completed. Now remaining 4 overs, 24 deliveries. They have to get another 20 runs to win this match. And before the next over will go into commence, it's time to ask Lina sir to take over the microphone in English. Thank you.
Thank you, Satish. 42 for the loss of 2 wickets. 62 runs is the target. That's the magic figure they have to get if they have to get into the second round of this tournament organized by Team Elegant Sports Club. 62 is the target. That's the magic figure. Hafiz the bowler from the expertise end. Right arm round the wicket. That delivery, angling it away from the right hand. The right hand trying to swing his bat. He was in 2 minds whether to play that ball or not. And the last moment, he wasn't able to play that ball into the hands of the wicketkeeper. It goes for no runs. 42 for the loss of 4 wickets. 2 wickets, beg your pardon. Drives it, slicing it down to in line with Poppy Chris on the offside. Ball just curling towards the backward point region. 3/4 away towards the backward point boundary. And the batsman crossover for a single. Just go a couple of runs, beg your pardon. 44 for the loss of 2 wickets. Hafiz to bowl to. Again going for a drive to a delivery that was angled away from the right hand out. Batsman trying to go for this drive on the offside was comprehensively beaten. Not able to move his feet. That's the reason why He wasn't able to make contact. Try to get close to the ball rather than try to swing your bat. Again, try to swing it through that line down to the deep extra coverage. And fielder from deep coverage and had to run around to his right. And the batsman had ample time to cross over. 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. They are inching towards that target of 62 runs. So far, it has been really good there for the batting side. It looks like they are cruising along here at UCG Euro Cricket grounds. Right arm round the wicket. Delivers from the expertise end. Drives it across the line, straight to the fielder at short mid-on region on the edge of the 20-yard circle. That was driven, wasn't able to just find that gap. There was a fielder at short wideish mid-on region, just on the edge of the 20-yard circle. Right arm round the wicket. Last ball of the over. The last ball of the 5th over. Right arm round the wicket. Delivers. Again a cross pattern shot. Top edging it. There's a fielder trying to get around it. The catch has been taken here to move around to his left hand side. Managed to park under that ball and taken that catch quite easily in the hand. 45 for the loss of 3 wickets. 62 is the target. And one more batsman bites the dust. Prasanna, the batsman, back into the pavilion. Trying to drag the ball from outside the off stump. Wasn't able to keep the ball down. And that's the reason why the ball was up in the air. And the fielder at deep mid-wicket region, lurking there at deep mid-wicket region, had taken that catch quite easily. Next match will be between 11 Star NFC 11 Star Ilyapadov and NFC Kuttapadov. 11 Star Ilyapadov won the toss and elected to field first. So 45 for the loss of 3 wickets. 5 overs done, 3 more overs to be bowled, 18 possible deliveries, excluding wides and no balls, and they require 17 runs for victory from here on. It should be an easy proposition, but cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty. Nothing can be said until the last ball is bowled, last wicket is taken, and the last run is scored. 45 for the loss of 3 wickets. This being the 16th match of the tournament. The Elegant Trophy, Season 3, 2020. Team Elegant Sports Club are organizing this tournament here at UCG Euro Cricket grounds. 45 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sahil, the bowler, is bowling from the roof deck end. He was very expensive in his first over. He had given away 14 runs. That was the most expensive over so far in this innings of Alekala Sporting. 45 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sahil from the roof deck end. Hijaz, the batsman, wearing that 14-5 number jersey. Having a look around the field, surveying the field, looking back with his shoulder, surveying the field on the one side. And again, still busy refining the field out there. Right arm over the wicket. Again. Right arm over the wicket from the roof deck and burst. Goes for a drive, doesn't get hold of it properly. There's an appeal for caught behind. We have to wait and see. The umpire. Ball might up. Well, that was a bum ball. That was a bum ball. Going for a drive to a delivery outside the off stump. Ball catching the toe of the bat. And just wicket keeper taking the catch off the bounce. 45 for the loss of 3 wickets. 17 deliveries at their disposal, and they require 17 runs for victory. It should be an easy proposition, but cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty. Right arm over the wicket from the roof deck and delivers far outside the off stump to a delivery which was delivered at a very good pace. It was just in line with the guideline on the offside. 46 for the loss of 3 wickets. So 17 deliveries at the again they have 16 deliveries, 16 runs to score. They have lost 3 wickets, 7 wickets in hand. 2 more overs to go after this. So 16 deliveries, 16 runs to score, 7 wickets in hand. Right arm over the wicket from the roof deck end. Asking the fielder at a deep long leg region to move in for a couple of yards in. Right arm over the wicket, reverse sweeping it, top edging it. There's no fielder, just right, wicket behind the wicket keeper, charging in to take that catch. He should have taken that catch, but he was slow off the blocks. 47 for the loss of 3 wickets. He was very lucky, the batsman, on this occasion. Wicketkeeper didn't even know where the ball had gone. It had gone just over and behind the wicketkeeper. The fielder exactly behind the wicketkeeper had to run forward, but he was slow off the block. 47 for the loss of 3 wickets. Right arm over the wicket from the roof deck end. He joins the batsman, leading with his bat, settling into his stance. Again looking back over his shoulder to see where the fielder on the onside behind square leg is. There's a fielder out there at long leg region. No fielder in line with the popping crease on the onside in the deep. Right arm over the wicket. Draws it obviously, and the fielder, beautiful catch taken there by the fielder at deep mid-on region. That was not an easy catch. He did the catch to perfection. He had to run in and took that catch somewhere around his knees out there. 4th wicket down, 47 for the loss of 4 wickets. Lofted shot, wasn't able to get that elevation as well as the distance to clear the boundary. And the fielder at deep mid-on had to charge in and managed to take that catch quite comfortably and made it look easy. 47 for the loss of 4 wickets. Another batsman bites the dust. 62 is the target, and they're really making every weather of this condition. At one stage they were cruising along. After 2 overs they were 27. And all of a sudden they have lost 4 wickets. Really making every weather of this condition. Sure, the batsman. See up the batsman, beg your pardon. 47 for the loss of 4 wickets. Right arm over the wicket. From the roof deck and delivers. Swifts the ball from outside the off stump. And ball just tickling down to the fielder at to the left of the square leg umpire. He was fielding there at short mid wicket. He had to run around to his right, move around to his right. And the batsman had ample time to cross over single. The ball is really moving across on the onside at a snail pace. 48 for the loss of 4 wickets. Right arm over the wicket. Delivers. And drives it up. There's no fielder out there. Deep extra coverage, and the fielder from short cover that one back. 3 fielders were converging on the ball, but none of the fielder was able to get to that ball. But they managed to get a couple of runs up before one of the fielders out there was able to pick the ball and throw it at the striker's end. 50 for the loss of 6 overs, 4 wickets down. So need to score at least 70 runs to defend. Beg your pardon. Need to score 12 runs from here on. Beg your pardon. 12 runs from here on, exactly 12 runs in 12 deliveries. It should be an easy proposition from here on. $50 for the loss of 4 wickets. 6 overs done, 12 deliveries, 12 possible deliveries excluding wides and no balls, and 12 runs to score. With 6 wickets in hand, the match is heavily in favor of the batting side. I request the 11 star NFC cricketers to be in readiness. The match will start immediately after the end of this match. So I request both the teams to be in readiness. 50 for the loss of 4 wickets. 12 deliveries, 12 runs to score. Both umpires out there walking towards each other. Before they move to their respective positions. 50 for the loss of 4 wickets. 12 balls, 12 runs to score. It should be an easy proposition. But cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty. Hafiz, who bowled really economically in his first over, and he has to really bowl out of the skin, especially this particular over, if they have to just make match out of it. It's not so easy for them from here on, for the bowling side, to defend a total of 62 runs. Already 50 runs have been scored. They require 12 runs for victory, and to defend 11 runs, it's not so easy from here on. "62" is the magic figure for the batting side. Manohar, the batsman. Drives it straight to the fielder, is out, caught straight to the fielder, a short coverage and well inside the 20-yard circle, and the batsman back into the pavilion. 50 for the loss of 5 wickets in the 7th over. Driving it straight out the fielder, a short extra cover region, and he managed to take that catch quite easily. It was travelling at a very good pace to the fielder, but he managed to take it quite easily. So 11 deliveries, 12 runs to win. Safiq, the new batsman, making his way towards the middle. They got off to a flying start, and now they're really struggling out here to get to the total of 62. Already 50 runs have been scored, and they have to score 12 runs, 11 deliveries at their disposal, and they have to score 12 runs from here on. But now one more wicket can change the complexion of the match slightly in favour of fielding side. Right arm round the wicket. Just try to work it. That was a delivery that batsman trying to work it on the onside. Managed to get his bat onto it. Round the wicket. The bowler has to bowl wicket to wicket. Try to make batsman work very hard for each and every run to score. It's not so easy. He has to make the ball talking the line with the batsman is not able to understand. That's what he has to do from here on if they have to win this match. It's no other way. Again, cross batter shot. That will be 6. Beautifully struck across the line, picking the ball to perfection, dragging the ball from outside the off stump, ball catching the, maybe I get the feeling that ball might have caught the toe of the bat, almost the bottom edge of the bat, the way it was travelling, and the ball managed to clear the boundary by miles. 57 for the loss of 5 wickets, and now it looks like again far down the leg side. This is not good by 1+1. That was a wide, and now it looks like the batting side cruising along. Right arm round the wicket from the expertise end. Delivers. Again plays a delivery which was just outside the leg stump. Trying to sweep that ball. Was beaten. 59 for the loss of 5 wickets. Round the wicket. Lofted shot again. Doesn't get hold of it properly. You have to wait and see. Yes, the catch has been taken by the fielder running in from the long off region. got the elevation but not the distance to clear the boundary. And the fielder from the deep running in, taking the catch. Another batsman back into the pavilion. 59 for the loss of 6 wickets. There was no need for the batsman to go for that wicket. He should have just tried to play it, milk the ball into the gap, or steal the single under the nose of the fielders on the edge of the 20-yard circle. Rather than that, he just went for a big shot and paid the penalty. Losing his head and going for a big shot. 59 for the loss of 6 wickets. And now it looks like the batting side are going to just seal the match in their favor. 59 for the loss of 7 overs. Last over to be bowled, and they require 3 runs for victory from here on with 4 wickets in hand. Alekala Sporting are in a commanding position here at UCG Uro Cricket Grounds. This being the 16th match of the 33 matches, beg a pardon, to be played. 33 matches to be played. 34 teams are participating in this tournament. 33 matches will be played, and this being the 16th match. 59 for the loss of 6 wickets. 62 is the magic figure. And now the match is heavily in favor of Alekala Sporting. A lot of time has been consumed by the fielders out there between the overs. To Imran, the bowler, is going. Toif is a striker. Imran, he has to defend the 2 runs. It's not so easy from here on in this over. They require 3 runs for victory. 2 runs to tie. Right arm round the wicket from the roof tack in. Delivers. Sweeps the ball. I didn't see. Yes, the catch has been taken. Top edging it into the hands of the fielder, who took the catch right in front of the square leg umpire. And another wicket is down. Another wicket. Another batsman bites the dust. 59 for the loss of 7 wickets. 3 runs required for victory in 5 deliveries. 1 more wicket. He'll have a twist in a tail here at UCG Uro Cricket Grounds. Five deliveries, 3 runs. Another new batsman. He's making his way towards the middle. 62 is the target. 5 possible deliveries, excluding wides and no balls. And they require 3 runs for victory. 1 more wicket can just make life really difficult for the batsman. This is cricket at its best. At one stage they were cruising along. Everybody thought that they were going to finish this match in double quick time. But all of a sudden, the fielding side have been able to put the brakes on the flow of runs from the bat of Alekala Sporting. The new star so far, especially in this over, have done. Again, drives it. There's a fielder out there. The catch has been taken, and now I get the feeling that there will be a twist in the tail here at UCG Uro Cricket Ground. Irresponsible start by the batsman. He should have just stolen the single under the nose of the fielder at the edge of the circle on either side of the wicket. Rather than doing that, he just went for a lofted shot straight to the fielder at deep mid-on region. He had to run across diagonally forward to take that catch and managed to take that catch quite easily and made it look easy. Four deliveries, 3 runs. It's getting tougher and tougher for the batting side, making heavy weather of this target after they got off to a rollicking start here at UCG Uro Cricket Grounds. This is cricket at its best. Cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty. Nothing can be said until the last ball is bowled, last wicket is taken, and the last run is scored. And now, exactly, it has been proven here at UCG Uro Cricket Grounds. .59 for the loss of 8 wickets. Again goes for a drive. This time, that was a delivery angling away from the right-hander. That was delivered all along the surface. And the batsman wasn't able to manage to get the toe of the bat onto it. But ball ending up a couple of yards away from the bat. Three deliveries, 3 runs, 2 wickets in hand, 1 more wicket. What a great comeback it has been by the fielding side. New star cricketers, Chikabettu. Tremendous comeback. Who would have thought after the end of the first 2 overs when they were 27 for no loss, all of a sudden, look at the way they have been losing wickets. There has been a procession of sorts, processions of sorts, to and from the crease by the batsman of Alekala Sporting. Again a very good delivery. I don't know what he was trying to do. He should have swept that ball, reverse swept the ball down to the boundary. Rather than that, he was trying to run it down to the third man region and was comprehensively beaten. In case of tie, there will be a super over. 2 deliveries, 3 runs, really making ash out of it. The batting side, they were cruising along at one stage, and now they are really struggling here to get those 3 runs. 2 deliveries, 3 runs to score. What a match we are having here on our hands at UCG. Round the wicket. First over, Imran had given 5 runs. He's bowling. Again, draws it down to the fielder. There's a fielder out there. They go for 1. They come for the second. Chance for run out. He's out. 9th wicket down. Suicidal. He knew that he should have gone for the second run. He had no other option, no other alternative. He had to go for the second run. Unfortunately, they weren't able to run the first run hard. The ball was travelling at a very good pace to the fielder at deep mid-off region, beg your pardon, and that's the reason why they weren't able to come back for the second run. If they had played the ball with soft hands, the fielder would have had to run down to fielder should have almost we could have seen that if he had played with soft hands, the fielder should have charged towards the ball, would have had to charge towards the ball, and that would have given enough time for the batsman to go for a couple of runs. Unfortunately, the ball was travelling at a very good pace, and that's the reason why they weren't able to get the second run. $60 for the loss of 9 wickets. In case of tie, there will be a super over. The 2 runs required. The ultimate delivery of the match to be bowled. We have to wait and see which team is going to be victorious. 1 wicket in hand. In case of a tie, there will be a super over. One stage it looked like they will finish this match in double quick time, and now they need 1 run, 2 runs of the last delivery. So everything depends on how the bowler is going to bowl this particular delivery and how the batsman is going to bat. All the bowler has to do is to bowl the ball in language the batsman is not able to understand, and the batsman has to bat in language the bowler is not able to understand. This is what they have to do. 1,200K are watching this match live. $60 for the loss of 9 wickets, 1 wicket in hand. Last elevated ball, round the wicket, goes for a drive. Wide signal by umpire. This is not good. This is absolutely a comedy of errors there by the bowler, bowling that wide delivery far outside the off stump, angling it away from the right-hander. A sigh of relief, therefore, the batting side. And now it looks like all the good work has gone down the drain. He should have bowled wicket to wicket, cramped the batsman for room, and the batsman bowler unfortunately bowling that wide delivery and gifting away not only extra run but an extra delivery. Right arm round the wicket from the roof deck end. Imran the bowler. 5 good deliveries he had bowled, beautiful 5 deliveries, and the 6th delivery was a wide. Right arm round the wicket, delivers. Drives, it doesn't get hold of it, for a chance of run out. Chance of run out. No, they wasn't able to. The fielder out there throwing, almost diving there, trying to stop that ball. Wasn't able to throw that ball at the non-striker's end. He should have had a shy at the stumps at the non-striker's end, but failed to do so. And Alekala Sporting have won this match. What an exciting match it was. It had gone down to the wire, but unfortunately for New Star cricketers, it went in favour of Alekala Sporting cricketers. So Alekala Sporting cricketers have won this match of the very last ball of the match. And congratulations to the winners, Alekala Sporting. Commiseration to the losers, New Star, Chikabettu. The Jabir is the one. Jabir for Alekala Sporting. So Jabir is the one for his batting performance, has won the man of the match. He's the man of the match of this match, which was played between New Star, Chikabettu, Alekala Sporting cricketers. So Jabir of Alekala Sporting is the man of the match. And over to Gopi for further description on the match, especially in Indy.